What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're going to take a look at the Moin L1 from Mirfak. It's a pretty cool little light. It's not a preparedness item like I normally would have on my channel, but what it is a cool little YouTuber light. I like this because it's just simple, easy to use, kind of fun to mess around with. Has a couple neat features on it, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. So what this is a Wi-Fi enabled light, so you can use this with an app on your phone to adjust the different settings. Now, I'll walk you through this. This takes about a couple hours to charge. When you plug it in, it doesn't actually do anything, but it is charging. You can just press the button like that. It will go into standby mode. So basically, now see how it's in standby mode? You can go ahead and download the Mirfak app on your phone, and it's very simple. It will show right there right away. As soon as you press the button and you made it discoverable, you go ahead and you can connect to it. It will show the battery level. It will show you what the first output is going to be at 10%, and it will say that the light is off and it's charging. So that's pretty simple stuff right there. So let's kind of go back in the app, and now it will give you some different options. Now you can adjust the color temperature of the light. If you want to make it a little warmer, you can make it warmer. You want to make it cooler, you can make it cooler. Very simple. You can completely shut off the light. You can make it just the warm tone, and you can adjust the luminescence all the way up, which is basically 100%, 1% off. So very, very simple operation. And you can adjust it to the color temperature you want by mixing the cool and the warm together. I have mounted the light to my camera, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like when I film through the camera, and I'm going to adjust the settings so you guys can see what it looks like when I adjust the settings and change the color temperature of this light. Okay, now we're going to start in the lowest lumen setting and slowly, gradually turn up the brightness, and as you see, we can see the little bag in front of me coming into our frame. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the warmth of the light, and you'll see that everything has a bluer look to it, a nice cooler look to it. And now I'm going to turn on the warmth of the light and take away the coolness of the light. Now you have a nice orangey reddish kind of tone to it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend them and turn it all the way up. And this is all the way up. So now you can see this is what it looks like with the camera light all the way up. There's another little feature here called flashing mode, and it's not something I would use particularly, but other people might want to use it. And so what you can do with this is there's two settings here, one for the duration of intervals. So if I wanted to let this flash every 4 seconds, and it will flash for 1/100th of a second, you just press the button, and in 4 seconds, it should flash once. See? And so you turn that off. If you want to flash faster, so you can do it every 1 second, and you want it to last for 2 seconds every time it flashes, you just go ahead and press that. 2 seconds, and then it shuts off, and then another 2 seconds, it turns off. So it has a couple different features like that you can use. Now, it has an SOS mode as well. So if you want to go down here, and you can actually type in whatever you'd like to type in there, and it will put it into Morse code for you. So all you have to do is type in SOS if you want to do SOS, and press the button, and it will start doing SOS. Very simple, very easy to use. I had to read the instructions as soon as I got out of the box. It gives you this little instruction roll right here, and it tells you all the different little things about it. So right on the packaging, there's some instructions, and it tells you the different specs for this light. It goes up to 1000 lux, and it reaches up to 50 centimeters. It has an app control, so you can use your app to control the different settings on the light. It is also waterproof up to 35 feet, and it has a runtime of 2 hours for the battery life. has one-touch adjusting levels on it. You can actually adjust it on the device. You don't always need the app, but the app is the best way, I think, to use this. So let me walk you through how to use this following the instructions. So it's very simple. All you have to do is hold this down for a few seconds and it will turn on. Then from there, you just press the button and it will allow you to kind of adjust the levels of the light just manually like this. And if you want to turn it off, you just hold it down for 3 seconds again and it will turn off. There's also a strobe mode that you can use on it. So you press it 3 times fast, 1, 2, 3, and it will go into the strobe mode, or SOS mode, sorry. And then you can do like a manual mode where you can hold this down for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can automatically, you can press the back of it to do it manually. So if you wanted to kind of do your own little Morse code, if you know Morse code yourself, it's not really something practical that I would use, but it's cool. And if you want to just get out of that, you hold it down for a few seconds and it'll shut off. So it goes back into standby mode. Very simple magnetic charging cable, goes into the back, charges it up. It holds it pretty well. You're not going to lose it.
The magnetic charging port also doubles as a magnetic backing, so you can stick it to different metal objects if you'd like.
It's brighter when you take off the little filter or the diffuser. The diffuser is a pretty nice feature. It really dims it down a lot. So if you're shooting anything, if you're filming something close up and you don't want that extra glare, you want this nice diffuse feel or this nice diffuse look to it, it will really do the trick. Start from the lowest lumen setting, and I'm going to use the app, and I'm going to slowly turn up the light until it's all the way up. And here we are. We're all the way up now. This is as bright as it's going to get, and I'm about, I'd say, 3 feet away from the light, maybe 4 feet away, roughly. My hand's about a foot away from the light, so not too bad. It's not extremely bright, it's not overpowering, but this light I feel is like a little key light, so that way you can get the color temperature that you want in the frame. So this, I would recommend this if you're doing product reviews or something. This would be excellent actually for product reviewing. And yeah, so let's take out the blue light and let's add it back. And now let's take out the warm light and we'll add that back. Turn the warm light all the way up. Turn the cool light all the way up. Get rid of the warm light. There you go. So yeah, overall, not too bad. It adds a nice tone to it. You can see the details of, you know, the color of my shirt and everything. And as we change the app, we can change the color almost of what you're taking a look at. And you mix the colors together to get just the right tone. So there you go. That's what this light does. And I think that it does exactly what it's supposed to do. If I take the filter off, woo! Now I can't see anything because it's so bright. I changed the light settings. Now I can go all the way back. And yeah. So when you use the diffuser, it's very, very dull. You take the diffuser off and whew, that's bright. It's a pretty nice light. It goes for about $60 right now on Amazon. And personally, I think it's a pretty good investment. I've had it for a few days now and I enjoy it. I think it's pretty neat. I used it for a couple of my videos that I've been filming this week already. So, you know, it's got a little thread down at the bottom. So if you want to put on a tripod or mount it on top of your camera, you can. It's not overly complicated to use. It doesn't get as hot as it says. I know in the app it says the front of the glass may get hot, but you know what? I haven't had any issues with this. It's pretty nice, especially with the diffuser on it. I guess if you've left it on for a really long time on high, it would probably get warm, but I haven't had any issues with it so far. So one of my main questions that I had was, can you use this light while it's charging? And the answer is, yeah, you can totally use it. Look at that, guys. It's plugged in to my battery bank, and yes, I'm using a USB battery bank to charge this up, and I should get plenty of runtime out of that. Right? So in case you're wondering what I used to mount it, I used a little cold shoe mount that I bought on Amazon for like $4, $5. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this is helpful for you if you want to pull the trigger on this. I know many of my viewers are also YouTubers as well, and I would suggest this. I mean, it's very simple, easy to use, kind of fun, little light. It's you know, it's goes with today's world. I mean, it's got an app for everything, right? You know, so you get an app, you can use it, put it on your phone, very simple. You just go to the Google Store. It also works with Android and iOS for Apple as well if you want to do that. So very simple. All right, guys, so thank you guys for watching.
If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please feel free to smash that subscribe button now and click the notification bell so that you can get notified each week when new videos come out. New videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This has been The Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.